have really just fallen in love with the dilemma of the office. We've all seen the headlines, whether it's the lack of reporting or, the long lines and the just customer service challenges that we're having with the office. From my perspective, I've also seen, the need to modernize the office and just some missed opportunities to just make it a better experience for citizens of Shelby County. So when it comes to just my commitment to service, I am super excited to step up to this opportunity to show what not only a woman leader, a black woman leader, a young black woman leader can do, but really just someone who just loves Memphis and wants to see it thrive. And so I believe that I'm suited. I am the only elected official in this race. And so, my commitment to serve 75,000 soon will grow to serve over 600,000, folks who are out here driving on our streets. So I am proudly a nonprofit founder and executive director. So I started in neighborhood organizing. The nonprofit is called Juice Orange Mound. But more importantly, I consider myself to be a full-time county commissioner. So I have the privilege of representing District 10, which is home to so many neighborhoods that people know and love. So my high schools are Melrose High School, Hamilton High School, Oak Haven High School, and Middle College High School, and the neighborhoods around it. And so in this role of being able to serve 75,000 constituents, I get to serve as a local legislator, but I also get to work with neighborhood leaders and help them be able to rebuild and stabilize their communities. And so it's, you talk a lot about boots on the ground. This work that we get to do is both in the boardroom and it's on the ground. This next Shelby County Clerk is going to have a huge opportunity to be able to modernize this office. It's one of the things that gets me excited the most. And the great thing is that there's a budget for it. And so when we think about who is going to step into this role, the next clerk will be able to address the outdated systems. This office is operating on Windows 7. So to the business community, if that's what you're working with, you probably aren't doing great business. And neither is our Shelby County Clerk office. So it makes sense, the issues that we're having and facing in the office. And so I look forward to being able to source a better vendor, because as I'm talking to people, they're complaining a lot about the kiosk that we currently have not working and just the frustration from their satellite location experiences. And so modernizing the office is definitely going to be a part of my legacy as the next Shelby County Clerk, but also ensuring that we lean into some of the generational opportunities here. When I think of I'm 36 years old, I'm a millennial, and I think that this generation is very important for right now. So these next 8 years, we're going to be the ones that are going to be filing for those business licenses, starting our small businesses and getting our entrepreneurial dreams into fruition. We're also going to be the ones that are going to be getting married. Those marriage licenses are going to be hanging on our walls as we make that commitment, hopefully millennials, we make that commitment to actually follow through with saying I do. And then also when we think about working families, millennials right now are the ones that need to get in and out of the line because they have to go pick up the kids and drop them off, and they can't afford to spend 3 hours, half a day waiting just to be able to get their tags. And so I'm just excited to be able to, again, leave a long-standing legacy of turning the office around, but also making sure that it works for the generation that needs it most. It's something that on my way here, I thought a lot about. And so I think that, without our business community, how could we thrive here? When a lot of times as an organizer, we talk about the poverty stats and just the solution being economic based. And so when we think about the need for more jobs, more high quality and competitive jobs, we need to be able to ensure that that Memphis is a place that is attractive for the business community. And so when you see headlines, and as many headlines that there have been related to this office, it just goes to, in my mind, make someone who is considering Memphis doubt the ability for local government to do its job. And so, I work hard to be able to bring up the perception of local government. And then I'm working alongside an office that literally is the counterweight and dragging down the perception. position. And so I think that it's important for this office to perform well so that people who are workers, that, you know, they're not a cost to the business community because they're not at work. They're standing in line. You know, that's a cost. And, you know, negative interactions that they may be having with, you know, staff people in the office, that now is throwing off their whole energy, and going back to work might not be something that they are actually doing well. And so when it comes down to it, I think that there is a nice overlay between this office and the business community. We know that in our city that folks are driving to work, and so this office is not only touching every household, but it's impacting every business. I am so honored to be able to be in this moment. So as the next Shelby County Clerk of this great, you know, city and county, I look forward to building off of my track record. So I started up serving my neighborhood of 20,000 people in historic Orange Mound. Now I currently serve as the youngest woman elected to the Shelby County Board of Commissioners, serving 75,000. And I look forward to serving as the next Shelby County Clerk, servicing over 600,000 citizens of Shelby County, and just making sure that we restore order and public trust to this office.